Amanda Thomas. Christy Dorr.
And we are here to do our week one weekly reflection. And we're going to talk about gifted. We're going to talk about, like, why are we in this class? What are we doing? What is your reason for taking this class? What is your reason?
I was identified as gifted as a child. I have 2 of my 4 children identified as gifted. I just want to learn how better to teach those children.
Okay. Amanda?
I also was identified as a gifted learner, and I don't have any kids of my own. But I do have a lot of students in my room that I consider gifted learners. And I think the one thing that my undergraduate program failed at was really teaching enrichment skills.
All right. And I was not identified as a gifted learner because of because I couldn't write the right way. It was all about motor skills. But I mean, I'm really interested in, like, seeing how my kids think, and, like, how like, because I know I have, like, 2 kids in my class right now that are gifted kids, but I need that. I just want to see, like, how they think, and, like, ways I can get them to, like, work better. All right.
Yeah, and it's like I want to gain that kind of understanding, and part of it for me is selfish, like a self-discovery. Mm-hmm. And like, oh, I think that way too, and that's not so weird. You kind of think around that way, but I'm also interested in learning, like, other kinds of giftedness, because seeing other kids in your room, they're gifted, but they don't think the same way as I do, or they don't execute things the same way. And I've talked about before that I'm studying for my big, like, thesis at the end of my master's. Mm-hmm. Is on the gifted learner, and how they become to, like, they like, obsess over perfectionism, and, like, the different ways that affects their learning, and what we can do to help them reach their potential.
Very nice.
Because they do get left behind.
All right. Anything else?
I agree. One thing, I don't want my students to have the same experience that I had. Mm-hmm. As a 2nd grader, they put me into 3rd grade. By 5th grade, I spent all day in the library. I read to kindergartners, I shelved books, and that was what I did for all of 5th grade. I didn't learn anything. When I went to 6th grade, they told my mother to put me in a private school.
Oh my goodness.
And that was it.
That's
so I spent, 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, just basically coasting. And I wonder, I love what I do.
Right.
But I wonder, if someone had pushed me, what could I have done?
Yeah.
And even though I'm happy with where I'm at, I wonder, what could I have done if I'd had a teacher reach out and give me something to challenge me, rather than say, oh, okay, you're done. Why don't you go shelf books?
Right.
Why don't you go read? Oh, okay. So I don't want that to happen to my students. I don't want that to happen to my own children.
All right, well, that's the week one reflection. We will be back next week, and we will come back with week 2.